Hi everyone, and welcome back to Hanon Exercise number 31. This one is quite a fun one to do. Some new technique is going to be introduced in this particular exercise where we need to play a further part and we are going to jump a whole octave with the sequence. Let's jump right in. So on the get-go this looks a little bit more trickier, but if we have a look at the fingering for the right hand, it is literally 1 5 4 5. But if we look closely, we start on a low E right here, or E below middle C, and then we have to jump all the way up an octave in order to continue with the sequence. And the left hand is going to do exactly the same. But look at this, we're on C and C. So we have this distance of a third apart, the distance of a third apart with when we play these hands together. I'm going to first do the right hand, starting on E, and not this E, we're going to start there, and we're going to do this 1 5 1 5. That's our first movement. Then everything happens here 4 5 3 5 2 5, but then we have 1 5 and then 1 5. Look at that. Not the same space for 1, but 1 below. So from A we go to G, and that's the end of a sequence. Actually really easy. 5 4 5 3 5 2 5 1 5 1 5. And then we start with our next sequence on F. Remember, we started on E, we're now moving to F, and we do the same thing. And now G. You notice I do something with my hand here. I have this rotation in my hand. It's not really necessary to do that, but it kind of helps us to keep our hand in a nice relaxed position. Our fingers don't tense up. We don't have to stretch unnecessarily. I've got quite a big hand to play. There's not all of us have that large reach between our first and fifth fingers, so the rotation actually kind of helps, moving our wrist left to right. Don't do this with your arm though. Keep your arm still, keep your shoulder still as well. The rotation is right here in the wrist like that. The left hand works exactly the same, but this time we're not going to start on E, we're going to start on C. So we're going to do 5 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 and 1 lower. And we're done with the sequence. Now 1 lower to D, and we continue. Now on E. And so on. You'll notice that I have a little bit more of a rotation in my left. It's not something that you need to do. It's just how I play. My right has a little bit more rotation with my left. So, when we put these hands together, this can be a little bit confusing, so take your time, but starting on E and starting on C, not both C's, E. If you start on both C's, you're going to run into big problems with your hands there, moving the thumbs, and that's not what the exercise intends to do. So, right there, listen to that. So an interval of a third apart. So we're going to do thumb, thumb, thumb. This one ends really strange. We just end 2 octaves higher on the same notes we started on, C and E. Left hand will be on middle C, and the right hand will be on E, an octave above. Right there. Now, we will be doing this. Once we've ended, we're going to just restart, but this time just inverting everything. Now you can see that everything is turned upside down, or the other way around, and we're going to move down with the same sequence. Let's write in that sequence 5 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 5 1 and 1 5 4 5 3 5 2 5 1 5 1 5 and so on. So let's do that hands together. We can't end like that. We need to end there. So something else needs to happen at the end. Let's see what that is. So right here at the end, let's quickly fill in 5 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 5. Look at this. 2 instead of 1. So we're going to swap our second finger out for our first finger. And then we're going to play our 1 and 5 together, an octave. This is an octave. So we're going to play 1 and 5. 1 and... try again. 1 and 5. But that is crucial in order to end correctly. Same with the left hand. Here we're going to have 1, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, not 5. And then we're going to end with 1, 5 again on both C's, an octave apart. So 5 and 1. So if I play that last bar, starting on F and F, no, not F and F, F and D. So look at what I'm doing. I'm going to do that to end. I'm going to do that again, very slowly. So at the end, everything's still the same. Now, look at where my thumb and fifth is. I'm going to put my second and my fourth there. And then I'm going to do this. Trying to have as little as a break between the notes to keep it legato. Let's do that whole line there, starting on A and starting on F. I'm at the end. Having as little break in between that as possible. Remember, all these exercises have repeat signs, but this one in particular doesn't. Look at that. There's nothing there. Usually there would be a repeat mark right here, but this one doesn't have one. So don't repeat it. Don't repeat it at all. It won't be possible because of the way that we are ending with this piece. If you want to replay it, stop and then start again from the very beginning. And that is it for Hanon exercise number 31. Quite something different. We've got this hand rotation that we need to think about if you want to, but I would recommend practicing that. It actually helps to keep everything nice and even, as well as playing the octaves and doing it a third apart. Again, if you like this video, please remember to subscribe. Turn on the notifications so that you can receive any future videos the moment they release. And thanks again for watching.